All right, circuits vocabulary part 4. We have 3 words here. The first is simple circuit, and a simple circuit is when there's only one resistor. And a light bulb is a type of resistor, so it could be just one light bulb in the circuit. So literally the simplest circuit, and that's a simple circuit. The second word is parallel circuit. Now, think about parallel circuits as having more than one way to drive your car. So let's say I'm trying to go from Atascadero to Santa Margarita. I would have 3 different ways to go. I could take Highway 101 to Santa Margarita, I could take El Camino to Santa Margarita, or I could take 41 to 229 to 58 and go through Creston to get to Santa Margarita. All 3 ways are legitimate ways to get there. I started and ended in the same place, but I had 3 different ways to go. So that's what a parallel circuit is like. So here I have my battery. This is what the battery symbol looks like. And I can go this way and I could travel and I could go through this resistor and go back to the battery. Or I could go through this one and go back to the battery. Or I could go through this one and go back to the battery. So all 3 of these are options for ways to go. So this would be an example of a parallel circuit. And the last word is series circuit. A series circuit is when there's only one way to go. So think about if you're trying to drive from downtown Morro Bay to out to Morro Rock. There is only one road that goes out to Morro Rock. You have no choices. If there's a really slow car, you're stuck. If there is a giant speed bump, you have to go over it. You cannot go around it. There are no other routes. If this road gets closed, you're not going out to Morro Rock because there is only one way to get to Morro Rock. So that is a series circuit. So here I am, here I start, and V could also be like your battery. It's your voltage source. That's the thing that's pushing the electrons through. So that's why it's your V. And all you need to do is if you trace your finger, oh, I went through a resistor, oh, I went through another resistor, oh, I went through another resistor, and then I go back to the battery. There were no choices. I had to follow one exact path. You could also think of it as a series of books where you read book 1 and then you read book 2 and then you read book 3. Or you could think of it as a series of math classes where you take the first class and then you take the second one and you take the next one and then you take the next one and then you take the next one. So all of these are series where you have to go through each one at a time and you have no choices. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Go ahead and watch the next video to see what you need to do with this information.